Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're back out at one of my favourite hiking areas, Girraween National Park, just near Stanthorpe in Queensland. And I've done quite a few videos out here at Girraween before, but we've never done Turtle Rock or the Sphinx. So I thought we'd come out for a day trip, go and do that hike and video it for all you good folk out there. So let's get started! So as mentioned, we're back at one of my favourite places, Girraween National Park. We're actually walking along the Southern Walking Trails track, and I believe that is the one that's going to take us to where we need to go. Nice little swampy area there. So I think they've had a bit of rain up here. I noticed on the way in there seems to be a lot of greenery, so might be in for a really good day. So we've got it looks like a car parking area or something up here. I know over there to the left is one of the campground areas. This might be the tail end of it up here. So it's nice to get back to Girraween. We've just come up for a day trip. We left home really early. Left where we live in Sunnybank at 5:30 this morning, and it's now 8:30. It took us 3 hours to get up here. So we wanted to get as early as we could because I think they forecast quite a hot day, 34, and storms later. So we need to get out of there. Oh yeah, I can see over here, this is sort of the back end of the camping area. They've got really good facilities here at Girraween. This area here's got nice tables and chairs, and I know they got showers and toilet blocks in here. So it's so it's really nice. Anyway, I'll just turn the video off now because we're just walking through the camping area. Wait till we actually get more along the trail. So we're just coming up through the camp area. This is the nice toilet and shower block, but I thought I'd come around here because I know there's a couple of kangaroos. So for all my overseas people, there's some kangaroos. And this kangaroo right in front of me actually has a joey in its pouch. I can see the legs and tail sticking out. Just come to the end of the camping area, or up in where all the tents can camp, and we're here, as the sign says, you are here. And we're going to go all the way along here and go all the way up here to the Sphinx and Turtle Rock. That's where we're heading today. And it looks like it's a 7k return, 3 to 4 hours. Okay, so let's get started. There's another beautiful thing around here, these wattles in flower all sticking out through the rocks, big boulders here. It looks amazing. There's quite a bit of wattle around here in flower. So I think the variety that's in flower looks very similar to the one in Brisbane called the Brisbane wattle. So I'm assuming it probably is a Brisbane wattle, even though we're not in Brisbane. So
doing in Stanthorpe.
Well, it's Brisbane wattle. It's come for a holiday to Stanthorpe. My wife just asked, what's it doing in Stanthorpe? There's a nice big boulder up there. That's pretty. Check that boulder out. It's hard to get an idea actually, you know, how big that is, but it's enormous. It's probably 30 foot high, probably 10 meters high. Not sure, but it's big. It's a big rock. Really nice boulders here. Sorry for the sun flare. I'll try and get up here away from the sun and get a picture looking backwards. Yeah, that's better. They're really big. Once again, it's just really hard to show you how big they are. Malinka, you want to just stand there? Just to show you, give you an idea of the size. There's my wife standing next to that rock, and it goes up and up to these couple of big rocks here. That's a purple fringe flower. A lot of fringe flowers grow here up in Girraween. The fringe flower is actually a part, if you're into natural health, if you've heard of Australian bush flower essences, Australian bush flowers actually have a fringe flower essence. And right next to the flower here you've got the biggest ant you're ever going to see in your life. It's gigantic. Nice big round ball stone over there. It's massive too, hard to tell how big. It's coming past another really big rock. Massive, gigantic. Got a sign here about it all too. Where rocks come to life. Girraween showcases a range of magical, lifelike sculptures. Who would imagine that rocks could resemble a castle, a sphinx, a turtle? Well, actually, I've been told Sphinx rock and turtle rock, you got to leave a little bit to your imagination. So we'll see when we get there, I suppose. But this rock's enormous. I'll just go over here so I can include my wife in the picture. See how big that rock is?
No, there were so many steps.
No, I didn't know there were so many steps. We're going through a section now. We're surrounded by massive big boulders. It's just, and these rocks are big. You know, they're 20 foot tall, some of them. Oh, probably even, I don't know if they're any bigger than that, but I can't sort of get my measurement right there. So what would that be, 10? Oh, they've got to be 8 meters, at least, some of these rocks. That one over there is probably 10 meters. Oh, just enormous. And it's not just one or two, they're everywhere. They're everywhere in here. Everywhere you look, there's massive big boulders. Amazing. My wife just looked on her in a phone, and got a heat wave warning for Girraween. 34 degrees today, and here we are, silly us. We're out walking in it. Yay! And not this flat, just we're walking upstairs after stairs. And I don't know what it is lately. Everywhere I seem to pick to go for a hike, it's full of stairs. Started in Tassie and still going. Yeah, so that big mountain rock we saw earlier was over to our left. We've come up to this sign here now. It says Mount Morgan, 3.5 kilometres. I reckon that big rock was Mount Morgan. Yeah, Castle Rock, 580 metres. So it's see how we feel when we come back, because it's a heat wave after all. So my wife's even got a fan out. So we'll get ourselves to Sphinx and Turtle Rock. And if we're feeling fit on the way back, we'll go to Castle Rock. Amazing big rocks here too, but they're right in the sun, so I can't shine my camera up to show you. You'll just get all sun flare. Maybe on the way back down. I'm just in behind a couple of big rocks, so hopefully you can see the rocks here on the other side of it without too much flare. These are gigantic. Now some of these rocks here have got to be 100 foot tall, whatever that is, 30 meters, thereabouts. Oh wow, this rock back here almost has a face in it. You can see the eyes. This is like the nose. That's pretty cool. Wow.
It's a cool spot.
Good idea. Keep seeing lots of fringe flowers. They're really amazing looking flowers. Here's some over here everywhere. There's some there, there's more over there to my right, is some more here. Nice, it's about 5 degrees cooler in here. How cool is that? Wow. Yeah, it looks almost like a bee, but it's not a bee. Yeah, we've had this big, gigantic fly chasing us. Ah, flower, check this out. So because we're now walking mainly on just rock, national parks, what they do is they paint white strips on the rocks so you keep on the right path, because the rock could take you anywhere. So you just have to keep an eye on the rock. And my wife is not keeping an eye on the rock because she's turned the wrong way, so she could get lost if she goes that way. So I'm going to follow the line because this is where I should go. See? So my wife had to go four-wheel drive because she didn't follow the white line. So she's going through the bush. For my English friends, she's going through the bush. Actually, I think it's the Scottish that say bush. Just walking along here and saw these beautiful white flowers. I got a feeling they're called flannel flower. Could be wrong, pretty sure they are. So if they are, that's amazing. We're getting close to Turtle Rock. On my All Trails map it says we're pretty close to it. In fact, I see all this. There's a big pile of rock in front of us, and just looking at it from behind, it could be a turtle. The big lump in the front, the head, and the back part of the rock here could be the shell. So I reckon that might be Turtle Rock. So I suppose we'll find out soon. Oh, so hot. There's a little bit of a breeze here, so that's welcome. Hiking 101. Don't go hiking in a 34-degree middle of summer day. Wow, this is amazing. Look at this. Whew. I think we're actually walking beside the turtle. Oh, I just walked by, my wife just said.
And up above you as well.
Yeah, there's a big pile of haresfoot's fern. Haresfoot's amazing stuff, really expensive to buy. And the reason it's called haresfoot, because if you look at that, it looks like a foot of a rabbit or a hare. Haresfoot fern. Yeah, it's expensive to buy. You go and buy a pot of it in the nursery, it costs you 70-80 bucks for a little pot. There's some more in here. So as you can see, it's native to Queensland. All these types of forests, and where there's lots of rocks, you'll often find haresfoot fern. There's a bigger version of it too. It doesn't grow here, I don't think, wild. It's called bear's foot, so it's like same thing, but the little hairy foot area is actually much bigger. I'll get a load of all this. Wow. This is amazing. I think that's up in front. That little rock you can see through there. I think that could be the top of Sphinx rock. Oh, yeah. My wife was just saying this rock over here, hail, and it really does. It's got looks like it's got a little eye.
I thought it first.
Had a little eye on the side of it in there.
Yeah, I thought at first it was a caterpillar at the front.
Wow. Yeah. Okay, we're going. Obviously, it hasn't got a name, so now it does. It's now called Minke Whale Rock.
There's a good view from here.
Beautiful view.
I can see some farmhouses and stuff.
Yeah, hopefully I'll get up round the bend here and find a spot I can put my drone up, fly it around here. But that big rock in front of us, behind this tree, is actually Sphinx rock. But you can't actually see the tree sort of hiding. Still a view. You can go up through here, there's an arrow. Trying to get a view about that tree and see if it actually looks like a sphinx. To me, this looks like a I don't really get the Sphinx. Oh, you know, it's sort of like over there's the body of the Sphinx, and that's the head. Yeah, it's not really, in my opinion, but you know, it's still a nice rock. So is this. Look at this. Wow. Yeah, it's very cool in here. We might stay here for half a day. Oh, beautiful. We had that sort of big bee looking fly chasing us earlier. Now under here we've got thousands of them. Oh. Well, I think, yeah, that over there is Turtle Rock. I can sort of see that's a turtle. If you look if you look sort of there, you see its head, and yeah, that I could almost see that as a turtle. But this Sphinx rock is a little bit debatable. But anyway, besides from all of that, it's these rocks are amazing. They're enormous. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to see if I can find a clearing somewhere, which I'm sure I can, and I'll put my drone up and we can have a look at this Sphinx rock from all angles and see if we can actually make a decision if it is actually looking like a sphinx or it's just a rock. Okay, so where can I do this? Might have to come down out of these rocks, try and find a clearing somewhere. Hey? My wife said there's a rock here that's got like a face on it, natural face, no one's drawn on it.
Nose, eyes, mouth, forehead, eyebrows. See that one there?
Oh yeah. So that rock there looks a little bit like a face. It's got a nose, eyes, forehead. That's pretty cool. So let's get down out of these, under these big boulders, find a little clearing, get my drone up and see if we can get some different angles of the Sphinx, see if it actually looks like one. Yeah, I'll do it over there. Anyway, I'll turn my video camera off for now. It's just absolutely stunning around here. Beautiful rocks. We're coming up now to my right here. That's Turtle Rock. When I put my drone up earlier, I could really see the little head of the turtle. Turtle Rock, end of the track. So all that there is the shell of the rock. So I'm just walking along the turtle body of Turtle Rock. I tried to get around to the front to see the head, but you can't really see it. So I think you got a shot of it when I put my drone up earlier, so hopefully you'll be able to see the whole turtle in that drone shot. If you do, I'll just put a little, I'll put some text on that section of the drone shot, just to say, here, this is the head, this is the turtle. So it's been a interesting walk. It's actually got a lot cooler, but I don't know if it's just because we're on top of the hill now and there's a breeze. That could be the reason for that. And this big rock here, that's actually the flipper of the turtle. When you look at it from up in the air, that's one of its flippers that's sort of sitting beside. Yeah, so here it just looks like a big flat rock, but it is actually the flipper on one side. If you look back or up there, that's the actual shell. That's the shell, and this is a big flipper. You've got to use your imagination a little bit, but anyway. Regardless if it looks exactly like a turtle or not, it's spectacular. The size of these rocks is just amazing. So I think I'll stop videoing now, because we are at the end of the track, Turtle Rock. So I won't video on the way back, we're just trying to get back. Hopefully if we got enough time and we're feeling up to it, once we get back to our car, we might continue further south to a place called, I think it's called Booney Waterfalls. So we'll just see how we go when we get back. So anyway, this is Turtle Rock. The things you see in the middle of nowhere. If you see that little pin, pick it up and let me know. Go to my YouTube channel and leave a message. Be keen to hear. Bye. Thanks for watching, people. Today we've done this walk here. It's been to the Sphinx and to Turtle Rock, as the sign says behind me here. It's been an interesting walk. I think all up it's about 7.5 k's return. It felt like 7 k's coming here simply because it was so damn hot. It was about 34 degrees. Lots of stairs at the start. If you don't like stairs, probably wouldn't do this walk, but it was really well worth coming up here. The rock formations here are absolutely stunning. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll see you on the next video. This is Trevor from Hiking Adventures with Trevor, and we'll see you soon. Bye.